Well, good morning everybody. I'm off to the woods. It's quite a nippy morning this morning. It's not too bad, but there's a little nip in the air. Lots of autumnal colours on the trees and the leaves are starting to fall. It's one of my favourite times of the year. So yeah, we're going to get into the woods, set up a little camp, cook up some breakfast, just have a bit of a chill out time really. So come and join me. Let's get in the woods. That's new. Looks like kids have been building a camp or something here. Come on, let's get into these woods. They're still quite green actually. A lot of leaves on the floor, but there's still a lot on the trees as well. Move this out of the way and get through. That's it. So found a nice little opening here. I think this is where I'm going to set up camp this morning. So you may have seen this carrier bag next to my pack, and inside is a load of kindling. I've actually been to this location before, and I'd stashed the kindling within a tree stump, and It was just by chance I went and had a look and it was there, and I'd forgot about it, to be honest. But anyway, let's set up camp. I think that I'm going to set up here because I've got two trees here, just the perfect distance apart, and I can set up my tarp in this area here. So I've got my paracord. It's actually in three in three pieces because it's so long. I thought I'd just keep wrapping it around the trees. But yeah, so it's attached to this tree, going across that tree, and I'll have my camp just here. So I've got some bank line here. Just going to make a couple of prussics. Just make a couple of prussics for the tarp. I like using bank line because it seems to grip onto the paracord better. There's one. I'm going to need two. There's a lot of acorns being thrown down from the trees. I keep looking round because it's like something creeping along. I've seen quite a lot of squirrels today, to be honest. This is my camp so far. So I've got my tarp. This hooked up with bungees to a couple of trees. I've got a ground sheet down on the floor. Got my tools and things set out just over here. My bag of kindling that I'd stashed in the woods probably, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe. Right, so let's get cracking. Let's have a cuppa. There we go. We've got mushrooms, we've got tomatoes, we've got bacon, and we've got an egg omelette. Lovely. All in a mess tin as well. Right, let's get stuck in. Oh. That was nice. So there was one other piece of kit that I bought with me today, which I wanted to just set up to have a look at. I've seen them many times on YouTube. Lots of people have done reviews on them, but I've never actually seen one set up in the flesh, so to speak. And that is the Snugpak Stratosphere. So what I want to do, I just want to set this up. I want to do a few real stealthy camps where, you know, I'm just in this. But like I say, I've not actually seen it up yet, so I just want to just set it up over here somewhere, have a look at it, see if it's suitable for me to do the stealth camps. And to be honest, I'm a great lover of bivvy bags anyway. As you may or may not know, the Dutch Army bivvy bag is the one that I choose every time. But when I saw this and I saw the size and the weight of it, I thought I've got to have a look at this. I've got to give it a go. And that's what I'm going to do now. So, Snugpak Stratosphere. Let's have a look. It comes in a really good stuff sack as well. It's like a dry bag, but it's also got the tensioning straps around the sides as well. Now normally the pegs would be inside, but I took them out so that I could look at them earlier. And I'm quite impressed with the pegs. If I can open it, that is. So in here I've got the poles as well. There's the pegs. Yeah, they're quite significant pegs actually. They're very lightweight. I've seen these and I do use these quite a lot with my Lanshans anyway, but the red ones. But you know, they're stamped with Snugpak as well. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. But yeah, they're quite good pegs. How many's actually in here? I don't even know how many. I don't know how many pegs this takes to set up, to be honest. There's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's seven pegs in there. So I'm guessing it takes 7 pegs. But we'll see in a minute. The poles, I notice, one has got green ends to it and the other one is just black. Now from videos that I've seen, it makes a difference as to which way round they go on the hood end of the bag. However, if these are the same size, I can't see what difference that would make. Maybe they're not the same size, I don't know. And then inside the bag, like I say, it's a stuffed bag. It's got a handle on it. I do like the fact that it is a dry bag and compresses down, and also you've got these straps on the side which pulls it all tight. I do like that. Okay, so the next thing really is to go and set it up. So let's go and get it set up. I'm going to set it up over here. There's a few bits of debris around, but mostly acorns, to be honest. Okay, let's have a look then. So let's take this out of the bag. Okay, so this is the head end. So straight away I can see that it is a mummy shape. It's a mummy shape, it's wide at the top end and narrow at the bottom end. Yeah, so it's a lot narrower here and quite significantly wider at the top end. Now whether that gets pulled in when the poles are in, I don't know, but we'll find that out in a moment. Like I said earlier on, there is two poles. Well, let me just lift this camera up a little bit. That's it. Yeah, so there is two poles. One has got the green bit on it, so let's elastic band in my pocket. I don't want to be leaving that laying around. Okay. Now then, I do notice that there is a green tab There's a green tab on the end of that one and a black one on the end of that one. So I'm going to guess that that's the corresponding poles. So let's put them in. Okay, now then, what have we got going on here? So that will need to go into one of these holes. I don't know. Oh, it's got a green tab on there to tell you green goes to green. Now I don't know what the difference is between the two holes, but we'll go in on the first one to start with. I can always change it if I need to, and then I'll do the same on the other side. And you have to bend that quite significantly actually, which is good because it shows that it's got some good strength. Okay, let's do exactly the same then with the other. I didn't measure these actually to see if they were the same size. Just going to do that now. Yeah, they look exactly the same size, so I don't know why you would have a different colour, but it doesn't matter, it makes no difference. So let's get that one in. Now then, let's go Let's go in the first hole again on this one, and I'll do exactly the same on this one. And you do have to bend that really hard. Am I doing this right? I don't know if this pole goes on the inside of that one or not, but anyway, let's get it in. It needs to be tight anyway, I know. Oh, that's it. I'm impressed with it so far anyway. Okay, let's get the pegs out. I will use the proper pegs. So first of all, let's get to the bottom end. Just pull it down like so. And let's just push. The only trouble with these pegs is they do hurt your hand when you're pegging in, especially if the ground's hard. And we'll deal with that in a moment. And the oak batten that I used for making some kindling earlier. Whack that in like that. Now let's get to the other end. So I'm pegging these two down in the corners. And then there's this one at the end as well. And this has got a piece of elastic on it as well, so I guess that's so you can undo it, do it up and undo it whenever you feel like it. Okay, that's it. And there's two pegs left, so I guess they're for the other side points down here. So let's peg it right down. I'm not pushing the pegs all the way in. That's it. And it feels like it needs to be tightened a bit at the bottom. Oh no, that's all right. Okay. So the whole thing feels quite sturdy, and the reason I like the Dutch Army bivvy bag is because you've got the bars to lift everything off of your face. So this is going to be good in that respect. It's got a good storm flap on here and some really good strong Velcro, which has got a zip. And that zip, does that zip go all the way? It goes all the way to the top there. And the zip goes to like 2/3 of the way down. 2/3 of the way down. But it has got some really good strong Velcro on here all the way along. A really, really good storm flap on that. That's actually quite strong. Yeah, and that's going to give quite a lot of headroom in there as well. The zips seem quite good quality. They look quite strong, and there's some fantastic seam sealing along the zip. Yeah. So I'm going to guess, we'll have a look, but I'm going to guess that all of the stitch lines have all been seam sealed well as well. Okay, let's open up the front then. You have to get right in. Oh, hang on. This is quite tight actually. So the zip goes all the way around. So that zip is one zip that goes all the way down, all the way from the top, going all the way down, as you can see. Fantastic looking seam sealing on these, on this all the way along. Let's open it right up all the way down to the bottom. And when I was opening the zip and I got to this far, this which is stitched in, that got caught in the zip, so I struggled a little bit to get past it, but we got it open. It's not a major thing, it's just one thing that I've noticed. Okay, so it looks like there's plenty of room inside there. And certainly if you're used to sleeping in a Dutch Army bivvy bag, you're going to be more than comfortable in this. So I know I haven't got my airbed blown up, and I haven't got my sleeping bag in here, but I'm going to get in just to have a feel for it. I wouldn't sleep with my hat on, of course. Yeah, there's loads of room in here, and having that, well, it's got a mesh net as well. There's a mesh net as well, which is handy, because I do like to have it open when I'm sleeping with the Dutch Army bivvy bag. And it's got little toggles in here, so it's quite a short. Let me bring you a bit closer. So it's quite a short piece of mesh, which is good, because that doesn't make it all saggy then on your face when you're inside it. And then you can zip that across there so you can still see out. Yeah, that's going to be quite comfortable, I think. And it's got a mesh. Let me undo it again. It's got a mesh pocket up here as well, where it's like a zip. It's actually a zipped net pocket, but it also sits like a hammock, so I guess you could put a torch or your phone or anything like that in that when you're sleeping. And it has got a mesh window at the back as well, which is also useful, because that's going to let some airflow in. Because I can imagine that within this there'll be a lot of condensation if you don't let a bit of airflow through. Now the only thing for me, and that is, it's not a big issue, but the sleeping bags that I use, I have the zip on the other side. I have got one that zips both sides, which I'll probably use with this, because I think that's the only sleeping bag I've got where the zip is on the right hand side. And this doesn't zip both sides. It's not a big issue, it's just the incompatibility of my existing sleeping bags, that's all. But no, I'm quite impressed actually. I'm looking forward to giving this a go. Like I say, I want to start doing a bit of stealth camping, where I'm just going with this and maybe a tarp over the top. I don't know yet. Probably don't even need the tarp, to be fair. The only reason that I'm thinking about a tarp is because of my bag as well, you know, because there's probably not a lot of room inside here for a bag as well. You could put some bits and pieces in here, I guess. But I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to giving this a go. Now my airbed, I think it's 5 centimeters thick, so it might be a bit tight at the bottom end. I don't know, perhaps it'll be alright. And then the sleeping bag as well. They're still going to give me plenty of headroom anyway, even with 5 centimetres and a pillow. Yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to giving this a go. I'm really looking forward to that. It's quite good material as well. I will put all the specs of the hydrostatic head and that on the screen, because I can't remember them off the top of my head. I could look them up on my phone and tell you them now, but I'll put them on the screen anyway. Now I know it's been around for a very long time, this particular bivvy bag, and I've often looked at them, but now I'm in a position where I can give it a go. It looks cool as well, doesn't it? It looks cool. Right, time for a coffee. I'm not going to light another fire. I'm not going to do it on the Trangia this time, using the Jetboil. Okay. Yeah, so as I've said on a previous video, I've got a military only camp coming up in the very near future with SG Outdoor Explorer and Kev, who comes along with us as well. And it looks like we're going to be coming to these woods as well. So this spot itself looks quite good, and it's big enough to set up three sort of camps. But as I'm walking back, I will scout out some more areas as well. This area has got quite a good canopy of underneath hazel trees and oak trees. They're the only two in this particular area, and it looks like the hazel has been coppiced over the years. But it's quite a nice spot. It's quite a long way away from the pathways as well, I think. So my camp was just here, and as you can see, you never know I've been here. Okay, let's make our way out the woods. That was a nice enjoyable morning in the woods today. I love being in the woods. It is my most favourite place. Even if I have got a bit of a cough. And it was nice to just get out there and just cook my breakfast. Just chill out in the woods, listening to the sounds. I really do enjoy that sort of thing, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did enjoy watching it, please consider clicking on the like. It's always good to get a thumbs up and a like, and if you want to leave a comment as well, if there's anything that you like what I'm doing or you dislike what I'm doing, it'd be good to hear. I only want to make things better after all. And thanks to all those that have subscribed as well. I really do appreciate it. And all those that haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing as well. But I just enjoy being out here. I just enjoy the walking in the woods. You just don't know what's round the next corner or round the next tree. But thanks for watching anyway, regardless of whether you're subscribed or not. If you click the notification bell, it will just let you know. It will let you know when I'll put another video up. So until the next time, stay safe out there.